Hey guys, welcome back to Puffalauda. So let's get back to Hustle Cat. Oh my god, this has been a crazy experience, let me tell you. We don't know if Graves is alive or dead. We took over the cafe, I guess, from him. I don't know, there's a bunch of witches going on. Ugh. My heart hurts just thinking about it. I want him to come back so this can be over. I tell myself it'll be okay, but it rings hollow. He's an adept or something, isn't he? I bet he could blow up again and scare Natch off. I hope. I hope Landry doesn't see him at all. I shoot awake when I hear the door fly open. Is it Natch? Did he come right through the front door? Can witches come in uninvited, or is that vampires? Oh, it's Finley again. She bounces the door against her hip since her hands are full of the cat carrier. The fuzzy lump inside is unmistakable. Oh, wow, you are so whiny. Hold your pants on, baby. Mochi, did you have any trouble? Is everything okay? It's fine, though I had to lure him into the carrier with treats, and he hated every moment of being in there. So, same as always. That's good. How about it? Should I unleash the beast? Yeah. Mochi, if you cause any trouble with the other cats, you're going right back in. Got it? Like he's gonna choose now to start listening. Finley opens the carrier and he shoots out like a furry cannonball. Then he stands there, dumbstruck. He's got his own troubles now in playing nice with the cafe cats, but at least he's here. That's one less thing Notch could use against me. I see movement in front of the cafe. What? In front of the K? In front of the cafe. Is it? No. There's too many people for it to be notched. Anyway, I knowed that hat anywhere. It's Reese and Landry, back already with Graves. Or what used to be Graves. Now he looks like a forgotten statue, flaking bits of rust off as they haul him up on the sidewalk. Are their hands glowing? I squint to get a better look. Oh, they look like garden gloves? Glowing garden gloves? They set Graves in front of the cafe and then come inside. Reese peels his gloves off and helps Landry with his. Nobody touch him unless you're properly enchanted. The rust spreads easily. Are you gonna leave him out there? He looks like a huge ugly yard gnome. Not that I'm gonna say anything. We can't risk the cats coming over to investigate. They might touch the rust, and Reese said it could spread to them too. I can't take him upstairs. Dracula would be at risk. Poor Dracula. I know she'll be heartbroken. So, now what do we do? We get ready. Who here knows a thing or two about magic? I mean, I know the two of us have learned a thing or two, though we're hardly experts. I guess we'll do the best we can to teach you, though. Speak for yourself. You can't teach me anything I don't already know. Wait, yeah, Reese, how do you know so much about this? I learned a thing or two in my time. I'm not assistant manager just because I'm good at accounting. I have no idea what kind of magic you've been learning, Avery, but I won't let you steal the spotlight. I'll beat him. Haven't you been listening? He beat Graves. We gotta team up and come up with a plan. We fight alone, he picks us off. We all jump him, we have a chance. See, Mason gets it. Well, what do you propose? Haven't you ever cram studied before finals? We'll do that using the tried and true Gray method. We shove enough magic into our short-term memory to beat him. We'll probably forget it 5 minutes after, but who cares by then? We'll be done. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You got a better one? See, it'll be fine. I'm basically an expert here, too. I got through half my book reports without even opening a book. Just take the time to study properly. All right, someone get me the book and I'll get this started. If I ever needed confirmation that I don't want to be a teacher, I get it today. I tried leading a sort of haphazard class on magic, but it's like herding cats. Reese keeps correcting me. I think Mason fell asleep. Landry keeps getting distracted and wandering off. Finley's interested, but she's also interested in her phone. Hayes is too shy to actually try anything. Hell, it looks like Mochi is paying more attention than we are. This is important, so I keep trying, and I think they do too, but I'm exhausted. Look, I'm beat, y'all. I gotta take a nap. Can you just sort of, independent study? Sure, You should get some rest. We can take it from here. Yeah, that sounds great. But we have to prepare to fight. But we don't even know if this guy's coming. We could, take guard shifts. Right, we'll go in shifts. Avery can rest, 2 of us can stand guard, and the rest can move the cats into the basement. The basement? Why? I don't want any of them in the line of danger. They're safer if they're away from us. I don't Natch cares about the cats. He won't go chasing them. Ugh, but then we gotta herd them all down there. We can do it if we work together. We better get Mochi and Dracula too. I don't want to leave Dracula alone. She must be scared. Sure. Can you get her and then keep the cats company? No, I'm taking first shift as guard. Graves would want it that way. I'll take care of them, Landry. The cats like me. Great. I'll take the other guard shift. Everybody else, relax. Everybody executes their individual missions. Reese stands in the door. He set his jaw so tightly I'm worried he'll shatter his teeth. Landry sits next to me. He wraps his arm around me. Are you worried? Of course I am. Don't be. We're all here. It'll be okay. Easier said than done. I bury my face in his chest and he pulls me closer. I can hear his heartbeat. I focus on it like it's my lifeline. I hear Finley and Mason chasing the cats around, herding them to the basement. I don't even care if they see me furiously snuggling on Landry. Ugh, I'm so tired. Landry isn't gonna do a great job of guarding if I'm hanging on to him, but I don't care. Notch can go through me first to get to him. He's really on edge even if he doesn't look like it. I can tell by the pounding of his heart. It makes me feel better that he's nervous and it's not just me, but that doesn't exactly make for a better situation. After a while, I feel him gently lift me from his chest. I'll just be a minute. I need to ask Reese something, then take care of something else, that's all. Okay. I curl up into a ball on the couch and drift off again while he strokes my hair. Distantly, I hear the door open. Now it's even more quiet in here. There's muffled talking outside. I think it's Landry and Reese by the tone of their voices, but I can't tell what they're saying. I'm sure it doesn't matter. I open one eye. They're just out there talking, nothing weird. I appreciate them trying to be quiet for me. I scrunch my eyes and try to will them both into coming back inside. I hear the door open, but it's silent. It's been quiet for a while. It feels like I've been sleeping for days. It's only been a few minutes, right? Where did Landry go? And Reese? Why is Mason at the door? Where is everybody? Landry and Reese had something to take care of. Said I'd take guard for a while. It's quiet. The bottom drops out of my stomach. If I know anything about that stupid boy, it's that he probably ran off to take care of things. He's gonna get himself hurt. Where do they go? I gotta find them before they get in trouble. Mason shrugs. How helpful. Luckily, some of the swelling has already gone down in my ankle, but it hurts to jam my foot back into my shoe. Hold the fort down while I'm gone. I'll be right back. Hopefully I'm wrong about Landry. Hopefully I'm right about coming back. God, why? Why am I outside? There's no sign of him, Reese, or Nash. Maybe I'm being paranoid. Maybe I'm setting myself up for trouble. Only one way to find out. I make it all the way back to my apartment. There's rust stains on the ground, but otherwise it doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary ever happened here. I guess they weren't here. It's no use. I don't see anybody. Maybe they really did just run an errand. Maybe they're getting supplies or something. As I approach the cafe, I feel hairs on the back of my neck stand on end, like static electricity. Landry? Landry! There's a muffled voice around the corner. It sounds like him. Landry? Avery, no. Get inside. Her! His voice gets drowned out by a slam, like something hitting the asphalt. My heart stops. There's another slam, much louder. Suddenly, Landry is in front of me. His back hits the ground hard. By the way he's gasping, I can tell he's had the wind knocked out of him. He sputters and coughs. Nash is on him before he can get his breath back. I can't breathe either. Nash grabs a fistful of Landry's hair and drags him up until they're face to face. Thinks he can do it alone, hey? Look at him. Thinks he can shock it out. You believe that, kitten? Crazy fool just runs and jumps and tries to punch me out of the blood. There's a horrible knocking sound as Landry slams his head into Natch's jaw. He crumbles to the ground. Landry scrambles away, towards me. His ears must be ringing. Hell, I feel like my ears are ringing. I think I can hear it now, like the bass line of a song playing far, far away. I throw my arms around him, but he's absolutely crackling. He looks like he could tear a building in half with his bare hands. Landry! Landry, you idiot! I can't believe you ran off by yourself again! Promise me this. After this, I'll be good. He looks like he's been hit by a car. I can't believe he's still standing. Just this time. Reese and I thought we could do it together, but now he's... Oh my god, Reese, where is he? Back by your apartment. Sorry, Nash got him. By now, Nash has recovered enough to stand back up. I think I see blood on the corner of his lip, but he wipes it away with his sleeve. I'm a patient fella, and I hope you don't take this all personal, but I'm gonna wrap it up now. I got places to be, territory to claim. You get me, yeah? Come over here, kitten, I'll cut you a deal. You give me the cafe, and nobody gets hurt. Well, nobody else, but you can't blame me for self-defense. Doesn't that sound better? Why are you doing this? Leave us alone! How many times you gonna strike out? Should know how this goes by now. I'm not leaving without taking what Graves owes me, and he owes me everything, you get me? Ain't gonna half-ass that. Landry's on his feet again, but he's not steady. He lifts to the side, and his breathing is still heavy, but he curls his hands into fists and steps back up to Nash. Over my dead! He doesn't even get to finish the sentence. Nash pushes into his chest with the tip of the baseball bat like he's breaking a game of pool. Suit yourself, Tiger. Rust blooms from Landry's chest like a wound. Landry! He falls to one knee and clutches the hand over the rust. It's spreading slowly, but not slowly enough. Soon, his hand rusts to his chest like it's been there for centuries. I run to him, but he holds up his free hand to push me away. Sorry, Avery. This is it. Nash is gonna rust us in place like Graves. And poor Reese. The others don't know magic. They aren't gonna put up a fight. I mean, maybe Mason, but what about the others? This is how it goes. I stand in front of Landry and ball my hands up into fists. Nash is so slow in approaching. He hasn't lifted his bat yet. Just get it over with. I think I hear footsteps, like someone's running to us. Reese? No, it can't be. The sound of bass is getting louder. Is someone driving by? No. The bass is perfectly timed to the beat of footsteps running closer and closer. I see the lights before I see his face. Neon arrows light the ground where his feet hit. A heavy bass drop slams out with each step, like aftershocks from an earthquake. Should've come by earlier! Look at this jackass! Thinks he can take down my free meal ticket! Kaz, what the hell? Why are you here? Thought if something fell off. I feel this Morin's magic from a mile away, and it got sour. He points at Landry as he spits that moron. Landry definitely doesn't appreciate it, but he's hardly in a place to retaliate. I can't believe it! You took on one of the big guns of witching. Really? The Rust Witch, you idiot? You recognize me. Appreciate that, kid. I was getting a little depressed, you know? Invisible in a crowd of witches. Shut up. Look, you dumbasses, I'm gonna do something as stupid as you, and then we'll be even, alright? Don't want to hear you whine about that curse ever again, big guy. What are you... Okay, I didn't have to do anything, or something like that. How do you describe the sound of a magical bass drop that comes from a roundhouse to the face? I'd have to ask Kaz, because he just did it. Natch falls flat on his ass. Kaz lands on the ground, alighting two opposing arrows beneath his feet. Did he just beat Natch with the power of dubstep? This is the dumbest magic thing I've ever seen, and I work with trash. Natch gets back to his feet, and boy is he mad. This is gonna get ugly. I'm not stupid, and I grudgingly admit Kaz isn't either. He's giving us a chance, a window. Landry, we have to get that rust off before it spreads. What gets rid of rust? What do we have around here? We need, like, that spray stuff that breaks it up or something. I don't know, how do you de-rust something? Landry sits, brow furrowed, thinking. He tries to pull his hand away from his chest, but it doesn't budge. I can see the panic in his eyes. I want to reach for him, but I know I can't. What about your magic? Can you, like, zap it away? There's gotta be something. Actually, yes. Electrolysis. If we had some kind of electrolyte and a sheet of metal. Electrolytes and metal, got it. I spring to my feet before Landry can even finish. I've got a boyfriend to save. Electrolytes are the stuff in sports drinks, right? Like, that vending machine is right around the corner. I dash for the machine as best I can, mindful to avoid the neon sound waves and rust spikes happening around me. I've got just enough in my pocket for 2 sports drinks. And here's the metal! I break the lock off the machine and shove it into my pocket. I dive back to Landry and I'm sliding into third and present him with the spoils. Okay, great. Well, I didn't mean electrolytes like that, but you know what? Let's try it. He pours the sport drinks on himself and oh, now's not the time to think about wet t-shirts, Gray. He takes the lock in hand. I feel the hairs on the back of my neck stand up again. His hair raises. The rust starts to disappear. Soon enough, his hand is free. He opens his other hand and the lock is covered in grime and rust. I give a happy little shriek and throw my arms around him. I mean, to be realistic, this shouldn't work at all, but who cares? It did! We figured out how to beat the rust! And now the root of the problem. See, working as a team is way better than running off on your own. Here's what we have to do, or here's what we do. Kaz is getting tired. The arrows are dimming and the music sounds tiny, like it's being played from a thrift store headphone. To say nothing of the sweat pouring from him and his heavy breathing. I was expecting a lot more. Never met a weak sound witch till now. You a dud? Shut up! You're just taunting me. It's working, ain't it? Look at you. Natched, however, is as rusty and smarmy as ever, but that's okay. It won't matter much longer. Kaz, the cavalry has arrived. The vending machine toddles over, one spindly leg at a time. This thing is way harder to control than anything I've moved before. I concentrate enough. I can do it. I have to. Natch looks at it with amusement and confusion. That pause is just what I need. I will the front panel to fly open. Sports drink and soda tumble out, spraying everywhere. Natch is drenched. So is Kaz, but there is bound to be collateral damage. I'll get him a new shirt. There, Landry is there. He pushes the machine over and topples it onto Nashed. I realized belatedly, that dropping a giant metal machine on the guy is probably enough to take him out, witch or no. I'm actually not sure. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly, I guess, Natch doesn't even hurt. He starts to get up, but Landry grinds his foot into Nash's shoulder to push him back down. Landry places one hand on Nash and one on the machine. Then, electricity. What are you doing? Rust removal. Nash struggles, but I warp the plastic from the bottles to latch him to the machine. The machine rapidly cakes in rust and grime. I'm definitely gonna have to pay someone back for this. That's a problem for tomorrow, when a murderous rust witch isn't breathing down our necks. Nash is quiet. Did we do it? Avery, Landry, if you will, please get that machine off of him. If he's lost his magic, he may actually get crushed. Ugh! Graves! We whip our heads back. Graves is there. The rust flakes off of him like he's shedding an exoskeleton. Did we really take away all of Natch's magic? He's right, though. First things first. The vending machine is a bit easier to move now for some reason. It looks disgusting, like it's been underwater for decades. Natch doesn't look any different, aside from being exhausted. I guess all of that on his machine is his magic? Well, well. Knew you'd gotten yourself some ducklings, but who knew they'd be such strong little baby birds? I don't want to hear it, Natched. Just go. Leave before I lose my generosity. You're clearly not welcome here. Landry glowers over Nash, and now even Kaz is there, breathless, but still trying to puff his chest out. Nash slowly, shakily stands. He looks smaller somehow. His metal pat appears clean and new. He doesn't bother picking it up. That's that, then. But I ain't gonna forget what happened, Graves, and I don't think you are either. Think of me when you do it again. See you in hell, Natched. Don't you know it? I'll save your seat. He gives us all this smarmy, theatrical bow, and then also slowly strolls down the alley, past the rusting vending machine. Once he's out of sight, I realized I've been holding my breath this whole time. I finally exhale in relief. We did it. Oh my goodness, we did it. Did we really wipe out all of his magic? Like, forever? Not forever, but enough to give him a good scare. He'll think twice before coming back. What was that all about anyway? Graves! Reese thunders down the road to the cafe and tackles Graves with enough force to almost knock them both over. That's right. With Natch's magic gone, he'd be better now too. Oof! Reese, please, don't worry. As long as you are all right, I am as well. With Reese making as much of a fuss over Graves, I probably wouldn't get any answers anytime soon. Not that it matters, I guess. As long as Landry's here and we're both safe. I copy Reese and throw my arms around Landry. Don't you ever scare me like that again, okay? I promise, for real, that next time, I'll talk to you. Oh god, no, there won't be a next time. Huh? This magic stuff. We aren't ever gonna piss off any witches again, you hear? I think we can manage. Honestly, we didn't even stick around long enough for that. I've had enough of witches and magic and what other drama the city's got for us. Landry said he wanted to see the wilderness more and get out of the city. I figured it'll be a good change of pace for us to head back to my hometown. Not forever, probably, but maybe a couple of months, you know? We quit our jobs at Cat's Paw. Temporarily, at least. Graves is sorry to see us go, and sad to part ways with everybody, but hell, that's what the internet's for, isn't it? And we'll need jobs when we come back. In the meantime, Kaz took over for us. He's working there now. I think it'll be a good change of pace for him. Maybe we'll stay here, though, you know? Landry's been talking about starting a business to make cat furniture or something, and maybe we can both use our magic to make some really cool stuff. I mean, I said I was done with the magic, but not that done. For now, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to hike with Landry, and then go to the diner and make all my high school friends super jealous of my mega hot boyfriend. This is nice. As a kid, I thought this kind of thing was really boring, but it's actually not so bad when you've got someone to share it with. I can appreciate some quiet once in a while. Oh, yay! Oh my god, beautiful. That was so dramatic. Good lord. Oh my god, it's Landry's face on the coffee cup. That's so funny. Oh my god, that's so weird. Oh, I don't know if I like that or not. Oh god. Let's look at the gallery though. Might as well. Oh, there's us. Oh, we can change the hairstyle of the person. Interesting. We got the magic soda can thing. We got Whisker face. We got our first picture with Landry. How cute. Oh, this is fun. We got Finley. We got the cat jumping into our face. Yeah, we don't even know who the cat is. What the hell? Ugh. We got Graves giving us all his powers. We got him sitting there when we first met him. Ugh. So cute. Oh, yay! Oh my god, look at Kaz. What a mess. And then we got him owning Nash. Beautiful. This was by far the scariest picture I've ever seen. I like screamed. It was so terrifying. So that was the end of Hustle Cat. Holy crap. Thank you so much to the creators and like all the people who worked on this game. Like it was actually really good. I didn't know what to expect when I first started playing it because I was like, oh god, like this looks like a mess. But like the art is good, the music is like, I mean, questionable at times, but still good. And then the plot line, woo! I had no idea what I was in for. I was just like, when Natch first showed up, I was like, oh my god, this is a horror game. I've made a horrible mistake. And then after like playing through the rest of it, I was like, damn, that's actually really good. And the way that they did the plot line was just like, they just tried to avoid talking about the reasons as to why things are happening. So they're trying to slide in these hints so you don't really know what's going on. And it just makes you want to play everybody else's freaking route. Like, that's smart, because now I'm going to play through the rest of it. I don't know if I'm going to play it for the channel per se, but I'm really curious. I'm like, Nash, what the fuck is your problem? Like, why do you have a problem with Graves and stuff like that? And I'm glad that I picked Landry because I feel like Landry is a very solid character. He's no bullshit, and he's probably the type of person that I would go for in a normal dating sim anyways. So that worked out. I'm still, like, in shock, I suppose. I think that it ended too quickly. If they made a sequel, I would totally play it just to see how it goes. But, oh, that's so nice. Like, thank you for bringing our dreams to life. Yeah, this was a Kickstarter, by the way, so, woo! Congratulations, guys. You guys did really good. Anyways, next time on Puff It Louder, we'll play, I have a couple of games that I want to play through, but we'll play something else.